Are those forced happiness family photos that come in the restaurant's tacky frame.
Why are you so negative all the time?
uh,
Alright guys, Bob87 King here, and today, bringing you a new video talking about Disventure Camp, which is a fan-made series, and obviously if you've heard about fan-made series and told drama, yeah, this is a new one, it's animated, it's really great in my opinion, that's why I'm talking about it, and I'll be talking about who stands the best chance at winning this game. So far we are left with 8 players I believe, and I think that's time for a merge, so yeah, let's just talk about it. But before that, let's just talk about the overall season so far, and I think this is really incredible. I really do like the writing of the season, and I think it's great because it has a mixture of gameplay and also like character moments, so that also makes for a very interesting watch. And I also think most of the rounds of the game haven't been too boring, except for the Carol boot. Well, not really Carol boot, I guess the Oliver boot was kind of boring. The Carol boot had some interest, but like, overall, I do like most of the characters. I just think that fan-made series are more... I will say better. Because, what's it called? They do go in depth and talk about more personal things in Told Drama. Well, not Told Drama, Disventure Camp, or even Cove seasons where, what's it called? We had characters like Megan or Danny really talk about their personal life, I guess. So, they're sad. It's just in my opinion, I just like fan-made seasons more. So, yeah. Overall, so let's just start off with a list with a person with the least chance of winning this season, and that is Rhea. And to be honest, I just don't think there's that much hope for Rhea. And I think that, to be honest, I could see her just being a boot where they might have an automatic challenge and she just loses and goes home. She's not really that important to the plot overall, and I don't see her making that deep of a run, so yeah, that's why she's at number 8. Alright, coming in at number 7, we do have the love triangle, and that is Ali. And to be honest, I don't hate Ali's character, but I don't even really like Ali's character, to be honest. I'm more of a Hunter and Tess? Is that her name? I forgot her. To be honest, I don't know most of these characters' names. Like, I forget their names very easily. Okay. Yeah, her name's Tess, but like, I do ship Hunter and Tess way more than Hunter and Ali, and that might be why she's that low, but also because I don't think that... I just don't really find her that interesting overall as a character, and I don't see how they're gonna set up her win arc, like, at least for Tess, like, what's it called? We know that she does have depression, and I could see how, like, they make her win the season, with her overcoming it. Well, maybe not fully overcoming it, but, you know, like, her healing, I guess, and, like, her and Hunter could have, like, this growth arc together. But for Ali, I don't really see that, and I don't see Hunter picking her as well, so... yeah, that's why Ali is this low at number 7. So coming in at number 6, we do have the girl with the baby mama. Wait, no, not baby mama, but you know what I mean. And that is Rosa. To be honest, I don't know why I even said she has a baby mama. She literally does have a kid, but you know what I mean. She doesn't even have she doesn't know who the father is, which is also pretty sad, but whatever. Let's just talk about her. To be honest, I could just see her going home really early. Like, for these first couple of people, like, I think there's 0% chance any of them will win the game. But for the rest of the people that we will be talking about, I think there's a slither of a chance. Well, also for the next person we'll be talking about, I don't think he also has a chance, so they're sad. But yeah, Rosa, I think she has a good story, but I don't think it's worth being a finalist or a winner. I think she'll just serve as Lake's best friend until she goes home, or... because I don't think she's a character that, if you eliminate their best friend or relationship partner or whatever, she will do really well. I think she'll just kind of be like Sadie and Katie in Island, where she just does nothing for the rest of the episode. So, yeah, overall, don't see that much hope for her. That's why she's at number 6. To be honest, coming in at number 5, I had someone who I had really high hopes for going into the season. And to be honest, he's kind of just getting worse, and not really worse and worse, like, as a character. Like, I really do enjoy him, but, like, I guess he's going down as, like, a winner pick for me, and that is Hunter. I really do enjoy Hunter's character, and I like how he's helping out Tess, and also has a relationship with Ali, and I like how he's not really that much of a jerk, so there's that. And I also like how he kind of has the same design as Topher. So, but overall, like, I do enjoy Hunter's character, but I just think now, with the way I see this game playing out, with me seeing Aiden and James, and even what's it called, Lake doing very well, I don't see how Hunter could even stand a chance, as he could be seen as his biggest threat. Because I feel like, what's it called, if they do merge soon, I think the Kate, Rosa, Aiden, James, and maybe Rhea could team up together, and they could see Hunter as the biggest threat because he's probably the strongest guy there. Well, he's the only guy from the love triangle, so what am I talking about? But overall, and especially when Yule's gone, which was such a big hit to his overall strategic game, like, I just don't see how Hunter can make it further in the game unless he just wins out, which, to be honest, could be possible. But yeah, that's why Hunter is at number 5. Alright, coming in at number 4, we have the people who I actually think stand a chance at winning the game, and that is Tess. Again, I really do like Tessa's character. I like a lot of these characters, but like, she reminds me of Megan from what's called Cove Season, Total Drama Next Generation Season 1. I mean, then again, I could talk about Cove Season forever, so I'm gonna just talk about Tess. I think that overall, I think Tess could have sort of this gross edit, kind of like one from Total Drama Island Season 1. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing that, and I think that could actually be a possibility if the challenges go in her favor, to where Ali and Hunter stay in the game, because I feel like that might be her best chances at getting further. So yeah, overall, I do really think Tess has a great shot at winning out of all the people left, and that's why she's at number 4. Alright, we have the big 3 now. The 3 people who I think, to be honest, I think one of these 3 people are winning the season, and I'm 100% confident that it is going to be one of them. So yeah, let's just get on with number 3, and it is Lake. Again, with all like the characters with like background history and like sad stories, I feel like Lake is the character who I think has the best chance at winning the game and like actually overcoming it and actually winning the season. Like, I could see Lake as the winner of the season, to be honest, and I wouldn't mind that. I like Lake's character overall, and I think that her, what's it called, not really taking over her parents, but like, what's it called, I guess setting a boundary for her parents. Like, she doesn't want to live this strict life, I guess, of always focusing on her studies and getting an arranged marriage, which is, that's something. But overall, Lake, I think, will sort of be, I guess you could say that she should be number 2, but like, number 3 and 2 are kind of wonky for me, because I know for a fact I think number 1 is definitely going to win the season. But yeah, I like Lake, and I think she has a pretty great chance of winning. I think that from a pure game positioning as well, I think that Lake also has a pretty good chance of winning too, because if they do merge, I think that her, Rosa, Aiden, because her and Aiden build a friendship, and then I think if James and Aiden can finally get together, which I hope they do, but if they do get together, then they can also put in Rhea and Rosa. That could be a 5 that just goes straight to the end together, and I wouldn't really mind seeing that happen. So yeah, that's why Lake is at number 3. Alright, coming in at number 2, I have my favorite character in this entire cast, and it is James. I really do love James' character. I think he's probably one of my favorite characters, probably of all time, when it comes to like the Total Drama, I guess, entire franchise. Well, also fan-made seasons, but like, I don't know, I just really like James's presence. I love his relationship with Aiden. I think it's building up to probably being one of my favorite couples of all time, or at least favorite friendships if they don't get together. But I do think that his earlier game is kind of messy. Like, I want to talk about the Carol round, which I think overall he plays this extremely poorly. I think if they're okay, so there's 6 people on their team: Carol, Maggie, who I hate, by the way. Well, I don't hate Maggie, I just don't find her interesting. But Maggie, Rosa, Aiden, and you guys know the people, right? So James decides to expose what Aiden says to him, and how Carol's thinking about voting for one of the girls, which is pretty dumb, voting for Carol as well. Like, at least, I get it, you want to be safe from this vote, but like, at least make it a tie so it's on Carol, so no matter what, you're safe, and Carol can go into the tiebreaker. And if she wins, then guess what? You have the numbers. But by voting out Carol, and if you guys lose the challenge again, which is pretty likely, then you're definitely going home. Aiden's not voting with you. The 3 girls pretty much decide your fate, and I don't think that James would have been safe in this situation. So I think he plays that around pretty poorly. But I think once Yule joins his team, I think he makes a pretty smart move with Yule. and by convincing Aiden that, what's it called, by voting for James just to spite him, that would be smart for Aiden. Well, Aiden knew that wasn't going to be smart, but he just wanted to see James's face. But overall, I think that's a pretty smart move by keeping Yule in the game as this sort of meat shield for him, and also by suggesting an unbiased game of rock, paper, scissors. So, yeah, there's that. Overall, I think that James could actually be the winner of the season. I just don't think that they'll make him win, because I don't think, from the audience at least, I think that the audience would really want Aiden to win. I mean, I personally want Aiden to win as well, but also James too. But like, I would love to see them in the finale together. But overall, I think that Aiden probably is just more likely to win the season. So yeah, let's just talk about Aiden already. I really do love Aiden's character as well. I think he's also extremely funny. The voice actor for Aiden, James, do need a major raise. Like, I think they're doing incredible. Also, the entire cast is doing incredible. Like, just mainly those two characters. I feel like they're really talented voice actors, but whatever. Let's just talk about Aiden. I think that from a also game standpoint, I think that he might be in the best position to also win the game. Like, I think the 5 that I've been talking about will happen if they do merge now, which I think could be likely that, what's it called, they do just end up controlling the game at this point. And I could see Aiden and James just truly becoming a power couple in the game. And I also think that overall, Aiden's overall edit, I guess, is like a more in-your-face type edit. Again, he could just be like Mike from Revenge of the Island, where he just gets completely blindsided at the final 6 or 7. I could see him going around that point, but I just think if he survives the final 8, 6, and 7, there's no way he's going home at that point. So yeah, that's why Aiden is at number 1. So yeah, that's pretty much the video of me ranking every single character of who has the best chance to win this season of Disventure Camp. So yeah, let's just talk about the people who already got booted. So let's just talk about Oliver, who has a pretty typical first boot vibe already. Someone who messed up the challenge, but he's an intern now, so we'll just see how he goes from here. So far, he's okay. Not much to say. Carol had a very interesting boot round. However, her as a character, I found to be pretty great, actually. Like, I liked her more than I thought I was going to. I like the fact that she kind of has a sweet spot for animals, which is something that most antagonists don't have. Like, most antagonists don't have much redeeming traits. Well, she's not really an antagonist, more or less an anti-hero, but you guys know what I mean. So, overall, Carol was pretty nice. Had a pretty interesting boot round with James, pretty much blowing up the game at that point, but yeah, she's okay. Kai, I loved Kai's type of archetype of characters, these kind of free-spirited, high guys, and yeah, he reminds me of Jude from 16, but like, I guess less funny. But like, even then, Kai was incredibly funny. I really wish him and Maggie lasted longer together. I mean, they're kind of cute together. Well, not really. They didn't really have that much interactions, but it would have been interesting to see a relationship form between them. So, yeah. Connor, I really did like Connor. He reminds me of my gym teacher, so that's pretty cool. But overall, he was pretty nice. I liked his relationship with Rhea. I thought they were going to get together, but then I realized the age gap between them. Well, I actually don't know the age gap between them, because apparently Rhea was actually about to star in an adult film. So, she is over the age of 18, but I'm not sure how old, and I'm pretty sure he's pretty old, so there's that. I think that he was all around a pretty nice character. I like the chill type of laid-back dudes, and he kind of was that when he stopped behaving like a kid. So, yeah. Connor, pretty cool. Maggie, I think out of all the boots, I think Maggie was probably the least interesting out of them. However, I didn't completely hate Maggie. I mean, sometimes I found her voice a bit annoying, but I think other than that, she was okay. Again, not much to say about her relationship with Kai that I already haven't said. I'm pretty sure she's the transgender contestant that Crystal was talking about, so there's that, but she's already gone, so no point really mentioning it. Yule, I mean, what a fantastic downfall Yule had this episode, and I mean, seriously, he was a pretty great antagonist, and I think a realistic one at best. I think that out of all the antagonists, maybe it's outside of Alejandro, Scott, some people from Cove season, I think that his game is kind of the game you expect from an antagonist. Like, I think he actually gets completely swap screwed by the fact that he was controlling the rounds, like the Kai boot, the Connor quit. Well, Connor was going to go home anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but he had an alliance with Ali, Kate, and Hunter, and I don't think they would have flipped on him because Hunter is this sort of meat shield that you could have in the game. And also, he's able to pull an impressive move with James at the Maggie round, causing a tie, and then James probably told him the secret of how to win rock, paper, scissors. So, yeah. All around, I think Yule's probably a great character, and I think that he was extremely funny as well. And I would love to see him again on a new season. And I think he's a character that, to be honest, I don't care if he gets redeemed or not, kind of like Kyler from Cobra Kai. He's just funny to watch. If he succeeds, then, I mean, for Kyler, if he succeeds, then you kind of hate it. But like for Yule, if he succeeds, then it's interesting to watch. And if he fails, you can laugh at him for it. So yeah, Yule, pretty great. I loved him. He's probably my favorite character out of all the boots so far. So yeah. All around, thank you guys for watching this video. That's pretty much all I have to say about the new season of Disventured Camp, which I'm so glad, they're able to keep animating because, well, Total Drama, Fresh TV in general just seems to hate fan-made seasons this animation, kind of like Total Drama Union, or I really want to talk about Total Drama Gone Wild soon because I think that it's such a forgotten staple. Like, I think that Total Drama Gone Wild is something that's very forgotten because it was like 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, there's that. All around, seeing you guys watching, I think that Disventure Camp is going to get really great soon because the animation is getting smoother, the characters are getting better, and yeah, peace out.